Welcome back to an episode of No Handouts Podcast. It's your boy G, the most toxic podcast on the internet. And today, I got my co-host with me. He's the top Jamaican in the world.
Top.
Second, third, maybe Vibes Cartel.
Badman.
Maybe Sean Paul. But we got
Badman.
Hey man, you are too noble here. Damn. I am not having them try to like cut my head off. Late night in the building, tracks up in the building. Let's go.
And I got my other co-host with me, okay? This is the man that's responsible for the weekend and all of his success. Please let them know who you are.
It's the weekday. Nah. You already know, man. It's the boy Brian out for them, and I'm happy to be back on NHP, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my guys. How y'all been? Everything good? Everything cool?
Yes.
Everything cool, man.
Energetic.
I can't complain, man. Cool,
Fire.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I lost a video game tournament.
You're in a video game tournament? What video game?
When was you in a video game tournament?
That last night, yo.
What video game?
2XKO.
What's that?
It's a fighting game.
Okay. You nice at fighting games?
It's like Marvel.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It's
Not-
like
I lost
Marvel?
a $250 pot though.
Nah, fuck. Well,
How much
They
you put
were
in?
good though.
How much you put in?
Like 25.
Bad. It's whatever. You lost $25. You could have won $250, but you lost $25. That's a good night in gambling.
talk
Don't worry
about gambling. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. The numbers are up.
Hey man, I gambled on myself and I lost.
So that was,
They were good. They were good though. They were good.
So that's the worst thing that happened to him this week. What was the best thing that happened to you this week?
Being on NHP. Come on.
Hey, that's the
Hey,
fuck
now.
I'm talking about. Shout outs to my boy, man.
What about you, G? What was the best thing that happened to you this week?
It's the best thing that happened to me this week. Sleep.
Yes.
Sleep was the best thing that happened to me. Finally.
Those I don't know, this guy is in charge of the entire state of Connecticut Board of Education.
Pretty much, y'all. Pretty
And
much.
he makes sure all the places look right.
All right, man. So how about you, man? What you got going on this week, man?
Bro, man, the best thing of this week is that everything went as planned.
Okay.
I think that's going to be my highlight. I'm blessed. Because normally we make plans and like some things always seem to happen in between.
You ain't
But this
lying.
week was fire.
You ain't
You know?
lying.
And then, yeah, man, we here on NHP, bro. Just love it.
150%. Hey, man, today I want to start off with a scorcher. Something pretty interesting that I saw the other day, right? So a gentleman in Arkansas, man, supposedly he's getting ready to go to a trial where supposedly he murdered his daughter's rapist, right? So that's the word. But he actually put his hat in for the sheriff of the county.
No.
And he received over 53% of the votes in that county. So he is the majority that people want him as the sheriff.
So do we even count the murder?
And that's the question. Does he get a pass like Trump? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can a felon be a sheriff? Like, what's
Yo,
up?
MAGA should just pardon him.
I don't think legally that is supposed to happen. But
I hear you.
we respect people who definitely go against the people who do bad, and
Yeah, for sure.
We do
Yeah.
not respect rapists. We do not respect that at all.
No, we don't. No, absolutely
No,
not.
NHP.
Nah, definitely not here. Like I said, hey, I think we should let him be the sheriff.
Let him be the sheriff.
Let him be the sheriff.
Honestly,
They're not gonna, but let him be the sheriff.
he probably
You think anybody gonna want to fuck around in that county?
Yo, they're in the cabinet meeting and they're like, oh, okay, this is what I
Locked and
want to
loaded.
do. I want yellow rain for Saturday. No one's gonna say no.
If anything, he probably did better than the sheriff that they had right now.
Hey, you ain't
Facts.
lying. Listen, you remember back in the day, like the old sheriffs from the cowboy days, what they used to do when somebody got a hand?
Nothing.
They popped them. That was it.
They murked them.
They popped them. If you don't want to go to jail, we gonna pop you. That's it.
It's like the Wild Wild West all over again.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. We gonna keep an eye on that. But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Shout out to
I mean,
him,
I
though.
think any parent, right? Like any
Father,
parent
yeah.
probably would have done the same. I couldn't imagine seeing my child being taken advantage of that way and not do some shit like that. You know.
Stop messing with people's kids.
bro.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't realize like they will come after you.
Like low key, he said, I have a certain skill set
Yeah.
and I'll be able to find you. And he found him.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird, but so I mean, just to give you a little bit more context on it, his daughter was 14 years old. Dude that was caught with her was a 67-year-old guy. So
that's nasty.
yeah. So there was definitely, like I said, some grooming involved.
I mean,
they
if we think about
say
it,
so,
he was
yeah.
already retired.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
did he do anything bad? He kind of just gave him an earlier retirement.
Hey, pretty much. Yeah, he was already retired. It was like Social Security just went to somebody else.
For real?
Yo, give it to the streets, man.
That is very terrible and disgusting. And I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
I've seen documentaries like that before too, and it's just
Insane.
It's insane and horrendous.
It's fucked up, man.
It's
Yo,
crazy.
I saw something the other day that I thought was absolutely fucking hilarious, right? And so I'll give you guys the rundown. But basically, so McDonald's dropped a new burger, the Archburger, right?
I heard.
So the CEO decided that he was going to do a taste test, and he did a video for it, and whatever the case is. But it's getting a lot of scrutiny. Once we have the TV up, I'll definitely be able to show you these videos.
Yeah.
But basically, he took one of the smallest bites that you could have ever seen from this burger. He's like, oh man, he's like, this is for lunch, but this is just a demonstration. So it was one of those things where it looked like he really didn't want to eat the fucking burger, right? Yeah. Now you being the CEO of McDonald's, like you got to make this shit look tasty, but
believable.
Yeah, like the way he was holding it was like he didn't want to touch it, like, you know what I mean? It looked bad for McDonald's. So the other companies got wind of this shit, right? And Burger King, they did their own video. The CEO was destroying one of their burgers. Wendy's, same thing. And there was another one. I don't know what's the burger spot, the WB spot.
WB.
It's like a W and a B. I don't know what the name. Way back burger. They did one too.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yo, it was a moment to take advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, to his point, I think back in the day when they did these commercials, no one would eat because the burgers would be
real.
fake and they would be polished. They would be sprayed on to have moisture, all this type of stuff. What if they did that? And that's why the CEO was like, yeah. Because he wasn't a real burger. He didn't think it through though. He should have just been like, yo, let me get the real thing.
If that was the case,
I mean, if he was ever gonna make like a video, that was the moment to eat the burger. Because all the other ones, like right after, they're like capitalized.
If I'm the CEO, man, I would have ate that paint. I would have ate that. Like, listen, I would have pooped it out later. I would have been straight.
But here's the thing. You know what happened?
What?
That CEO won. Because now it prompted everybody else to do their stuff, and it got everything viral, and now there's more attention on it.
Oh, for sure. No publicity is bad publicity.
He's making more money now.
But it makes you wonder, right? It kind of makes you wonder, if he was so hesitant to eat the burger that he's the CEO for, why would I want to eat it?
Because he knows what's exactly in it. Remember, Epstein's files, they actually said it too. There's like supposedly, allegedly, and I have to say allegedly, there's human meat in those old burgers.
But like, I don't know, yo. That's like one of those things. That's like Bigfoot. Like I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Like somewhere along the line, someone would have got sick. Someone would have,
for sure.
Someone would have linked two and two together.
You act like people haven't gotten sick.
They have. If you eat McDonald's twice in a day, you're sick. You're gonna get sick.
But I mean, like you're mentally sick. I don't know about being sick.
No. But then, like, people have gotten sick, and then it's never gotten reported because clearly they put that shit underneath the table.
Well, fuck it. They hand me $1 million.
Here.
Well, yo, y'all remember
they hand you $1 million? You saying something?
No, I'm not saying shit. Remember
burger ever.
Remember Super Size Me?
Yeah, that was crazy.
What was it? 30 days of straight McDonald's?
But you know what's crazier though? When we look back at prices real quick before we even get forward, like right now, a Big Mac costs you like $13 a meal, right? Maybe 15, really? Right? Before they had the ads. I saw an ad from like the 90s or the 80s, bro. $2.99 a Big Mac meal. Like,
nah, yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. Yo. Food is more expensive. Everything more. That's what I'm saying.
That's
like everything
has to do commercials now.
He got to work for his money. He need Before he could just sit there and sign some paperwork. Now they're like, you need to be in the field.
They're like, we don't need the clown anymore.
We need you.
What happened to the clown?
The clown?
They got Elon in front of the Tesla.
He's creepy. He's creepy.
The clown is not even around
anymore. Him, the Hamburglar.
The Hamburglar.
Grimace. Creepy.
They're all creepy, right? Like, why would you have a crook serving your burgers?
Yeah, and I think like kids are just not kids anymore. Like that shit, before kids used to get excited for that shit.
None of that no more.
Yeah, now kids are just like
Chuck E. Cheese is a ghost town.
Right. They just like
Chuck E. animatronics is like they had to make a whole movie about it because they were like animatronics are dead.
Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
We were Five Nights at Freddy's. Remember, we were the kids.
No, we remember it.
We were that.
But the kids nowadays, bro, like just these kids growing up too fast.
They're born on tablets, you know.
You ain't fucking lying. All right, man. So this one, I kind of want to get your opinion late night because this has to do a lot with some of the most fire Jamaican artists that we have nowadays, right? So Shaggy pretty much said that Molly, right? I believe that's her name. Mm-hmm. She has the song everybody knows, "Shake It to the Max," right? Shake it to the max.
Yeah. Love it.
So he's basically saying that she's not part of the culture and she doesn't know like how this works, and this is why, because basically him and Sean Paul did a remix to her song and she will not approve it. She will block. She's blocked it. She's like, she doesn't want them on it. She doesn't want, I guess, I understand it's her biggest hit, I get that, but this is a great way to outreach. But basically, he's saying like, yo, like she's not part of the culture, and she doesn't understand this is why she's doing this. You know what I mean? So it was obviously a shot to her. But what do you think about this, man?
This one's kind of a double-edged sword for me. It's a double-edged sword because, in all honesty, they are legends, especially since like Shaggy really did have like big hit songs in America. Yeah. And I can say Sean Paul has had it in America and in Backyard over in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But the way you kind of think things now is if you aren't really that bad man like currently in like Jamaica or in Jamaican music or in dancehall music, or even in reggae music, it's kind of like because I wouldn't consider like Shaggy or Sean Paul to be like those ones like they're
not the bad minds now, but they're legends.
But for me, I'm thinking of somebody like Vybz Kartel. I'm thinking
I don't think you can say no to Vybz Kartel.
Like, you can't say
your cousin might go missing if you say no.
I'm thinking Spice. I'm thinking a lot of different like
it's Shaggy and it's Sean Paul.
Right.
I mean, it's cool, but then. But at the same time, like when we looking at like modern like dancehall music and stuff like that, like we not really thinking about them.
Of course, but we got
they're not the ones that's running the streets. So, but like again, I like them personally because they've been legends. But as far as like modern dancehall goes now, it doesn't make sense. So to me it's a double-edged sword because it's like what if like. I can't sit there and be like, yo, let me have like Tank on like a modern like
something
R&B song right now or R&B remix. I'd rather like sit there and be like, oh, let me get like somebody new right now, like Brian Alfred. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it like in the Jamaican, world heavily like with the dance hall and reggae? Isn't there like the culture is to remix?
Yeah.
Right, so it's like I feel like they looked at it like
each
this
song
person that's new is gatekeeping in their minds because when they were hot, you had to kind of allow these remixes to happen, especially from people like that.
So it's kind of weird though in a sense too because a lot of these songs or these beats are basically rhythms. And they'll hop on the rhythm.
Yes. So that's how they remix.
Molly's song isn't really a rhythm. Like that's literally her song.
I get it though. I get it. I'm just saying though. Like I think I don't know. I'm on the other side of this. I get what you're saying. Them guys ain't the guys right now, but like they would always be the guys. It's kind of like Dua Lipa when she did the Elton John thing. Elton John hasn't been in the top 20s how long, right?
Right.
But Elton John is still Elton John.
Right.
Like you're still gonna let the Stones perform because they're the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get where he's coming from. I get it. Like,
but this is like America versus Jamaica.
But it's different though.
It's a different step.
It's a different culture. It's a different
step here.
For sure.
But fuck it. Sean Paul, you stood up there for me, man. And Shaggy, you gave me the best excuse ever. It wasn't me, baby. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I miss them. Shout outs to them. Like I said, I mean, I get it. And look, as much as maybe she might not want it to happen, I feel like there needs to be a conversation respectfully with these guys because they are legends.
Right.
They did pave the way for somebody like her to do what she do. So I think that there should be a conversation. Maybe it doesn't have to be like, yo, listen, I don't fuck with y'all. Maybe it could just be like, look, I just don't think this is the time for it. Now. Maybe we can do some music, something else like where we can, collaborate together. But right now, this is just what I want to do with this single, and I think that's a little bit more respectful. And I think they can understand, and they can be like, all right, cool, this is her moment, this is her song. But just kind of to be like, I'm gonna block it, and then not kind of like
let it go through.
Not just what is it called when you don't
mention it. You don't.
It's another word for it when you don't be like, hey. Like, okay, I understand this going on, blah, blah, blah. I can't think of the word right now. It fucking sucks. But basically, I've drawn a blank. But basically, like, I think that she just needs to let them know that, hey, this isn't a personal thing. This is just what I want to do with the music right now. This is just the way we're trending. Because I do think it's very important for us to show love to the people that came before us, bro. Because like at the end of the day, it's like it wouldn't be it without them. You know what I'm saying? Like arguably, right? Like if Sean Paul doesn't take his music and make it mainstream, right? We don't have that avenue for that music to come over to America and for it to be as big as it does, right? So you go, all right, cool, right? Shaggy as well. So I think we do need to like show that love to them. You know what I mean? Again, that's not to say that they need to be on everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's acknowledge, right? Let's just acknowledge the fact that, hey, you know what I mean? You guys have been the guys for a long time. You guys are legends, and I fuck with you, but this is just how I'm planning to run my situation.
Because it's her biggest single. It's hot right now. It's
and I think that's respectful, right? Because regardless, at the end of the day, if they're legends or not, right? Like when they made music, they didn't nobody else tell them how to do their shit, right?
Exactly.
So I just think she needs to have a conversation. But I think what we seeing is a lot of times today in just media, general music and stuff, like people don't want to communicate. They're like, for what? Why? You know what I mean? Like they don't want to just come out and have a conversation with people no more. And that leads to a lot of like, well, fuck you and fuck you. You know what I mean? Just because people don't want to get on the phone anymore.
Like late night never wants to finish the beat that we on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He won't tell you. He'll just be like, fuck you, you know? Right.
Like,
Subliminal.
I know.
My bad.
Like been waiting 5 months. You know?
Hey, look, I hear the subliminals. I hear it. I ignore it because you cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So any more thoughts on this one before we move on?
No.
I think we touched on everything.
All right, cool, man. This one I thought was, this is interesting to me, but it's kind of a fucked up situation, right? We got a mom that went to Burlington, right? Everybody goes to Burlington to pick up some stuff every once in a while. We all shop at Burlington. Stop lying.
Don't be mad.
But basically, she went to Burlington. Her son, who is, I believe, he's a 4 or 5 year old. He's a boy.
Yeah.
They have these toys that are marketed toward boys, which is a character, if y'all don't know, Robin from Teen Titans.
This is wild.
And he's basically twerking. It's a toy that twerks is what it is.
This is wild.
So she's like, bro, what kind of bullshit is this when you're making toys for boys that twerk? You know what I mean?
To Robin, yo.
They even gave him a fatty. Look at it. They gave him a look. They gave him a BBL, nigga. They gave him a BBL.
Yo, it's like the Fairly Odd Parent episode where they make Tim like all voluptuous. Yeah. Like he's like Grimson chin ass. Right. Yo, bro, I'd be mad if I'm a parent, bro. Mm-hmm. And my little boy, I'm raising him to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And he's 4 years old. He stumbled upon a toy. I'm like, hey, Teen Titans, let's go. Right. And I flip it around and I see motherfucking Robin twerking. Bro, this thing gotta stop. We took it too far. Whoever the owners of this toy, they need to be reprimanded, bro. This shit is crazy.
They need to lose their job,
for
bro.
real. How do you feel about that?
Damn, this is wild. All right. Well,
you for it?
Not really.
Not really. Wait a minute.
We don't do that Batiman stuff around here.
Well, obviously, I'm Jamaican, and Jamaicans are prejudiced, and I don't want to think that way. I want to sit there.
He wants to be inclusive.
I want to be somebody that doesn't really spread hate, especially around like LGBTQ,
Be inclusive.
But I'm not gonna hold you. That it is pretty wild. Like I wouldn't like you got a 4-year-old, 5-year-old like choosing a twerking toy, and I think it's too young for somebody to like have that agenda being pushed on them. Mm-hmm. And that's what it kind of looks like.
It is an agenda. Like let's think about it. Like why are you marketing toys for future male people, right? For men, whatever. Like, plus, bro, when it's okay to have a 4-year-old action figure twerking, that
twerks,
bro.
It's never okay.
Plus, I'm not gonna hold you. I remember Teen Titans back then when Teen Titans was about action. Now the Teen Titans right now that they're trying to push is very cartoonish and
goofy and about twerking.
Yeah, it's not like the serious like superhero stuff that we grew up on.
Right. I'll say this. Listen, I said this shit before, but look, men are under attack in this country. Like we are 100% under attack. I'm not saying that we can't have women do their thing and become their boss self or whatever it is that they want to do. I'm okay with it. Listen, whatever you want to do with your life, that's fine. But what I'm not okay with is that I'm not okay with the destruction of males. I'm not okay with men being under attack for being men. Like this is not okay. Like we should not have kids with toys that twerk. That's not a boy thing. And I think we need to I think we do need to have these lines where it's like, oh, bro, okay, like when they get old enough, they can make those decisions. But at 4 and 5 years old, bro, you should not be making these decisions for their kids where they're just like, okay, I'm a boy and it's okay to twerk. Like that's not okay. Let them make that decision when they become of age.
Bro, shame on DC Comics. I'm sorry, bro. Like I'm a big fan of Batman and the whole Robin everything, bro. Like when I was a kid, them action figures was brolic. They was ready for action.
I don't think I put blame on DC Comics. I put blame on Cartoon Network.
What you mean? DC Comics.
No, of course.
Who's producing the toy.
But then remember, this is Cartoon Network that's telling them what to do on this.
Nah, I can't believe that, bro. I can't believe that. Like,
I believe Cartoon Network does
Cartoon Network will tell them if they could air it or not because it's their network. But if we're talking about who's making the toys,
might not necessarily be like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Once I'm saying once you license it out to Cartoon Network, I think Cartoon Network kind of doesn't have much say on it after that.
That's crazy.
I mean, DC doesn't have much say on it after that. I think once it gets marketed,
that means every Superman toy in the future now could be OnlyFans
because Cartoon Network is saying,
because they're pushing the agenda.
Instead of a big ass, he's gonna have a big F on his chest.
Real talk. That shit is crazy.
Even though DC Comics might make the stuff, Cartoon Network right now or Warner Brothers is actually publishing it.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, I'm just not okay with this
Netflix
shit.
buys
like
it.
I said, yeah, for sure.
It's been stopped, but they're in the middle of it.
Like I said, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, bro, because I feel like we're gonna go down a rabbit hole. But like I said, men are under attack. Like I said,
yes, we are.
They're really trying to like put us in these boxes and tell us what we can and cannot do. Tell us what is masculine, what is not masculine, and most of the time, like these things that people are talking about are not coming from a masculine figure. You know what I'm saying? They're telling us how to be men, but with all due respect, I love you women, but women cannot tell men how to be men. You cannot do. I'm sorry. Like with all respect, the same way a man cannot tell a woman how to be a woman. I can't tell you how to be a woman. I can tell you how to be respectful and stuff like that. The same way you can tell me like, yo, that's kind of disrespect. That's cool, but you can't teach a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man, and a man cannot teach a woman how to be a woman. And I think we need to stop that shit.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get too deep into it.
Nah, for sure.
That's for another day.
On another note, did y'all hear about the situation with the model Taylor Breezy?
I did hear about that.
About the wild, because we talking about some wild men here, right?
I did hear about that.
Yo, what was your story on that one?
So from what I heard, basically Taylor Breezy was she's what we call a paywall model, right? So it's one of those girls who I guess they're not sucking and fudging on camera, right? They don't go super crazy, but
kind of like Playboy,
right? But in a sense, almost like Playboy, right? They're showing some stuff off, right? They have obviously great figures.
So this is softcore corn.
Wow. I mean, I guess, but not really, right? Because softcore corn, I think there's a lot of sexual
research.
I think it's more just pics and stuff like that. I don't think there's a lot of sexual stuff going on. Again, I could be wrong.
Who knows?
But basically, man, the other day she revealed that like one of her top subscribers was the priest that used to be like the guy at her church. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here.
That is disgusting.
Top subscriber? We need to know what church. We need to know right now.
Hey, just because you go to church don't make you holy. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, no, not even that, right? Like, because these people are also, they're human beings, but damn, Baba. Like,
you, in all honesty,
that's a little too close to comfort. Like,
to be honest with you, that kind of tells me that priest itself, or because there's a lot of priests, and I'm not going to say every priest is like this.
Yeah, nah.
They are not practicing what they're preaching.
Or maybe he was just like, that's Jesus' ass, and he just got to keep an eye on that shit. He's like, that is Jesus' ass. We got to keep an eye on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at the end of the day, we all sinners.
This could just maybe listen. Let's put on a tinfoil hat. Let's
think real quick.
What if he's doing this because he's like for research purposes to try to get her out of the life?
I believe it.
You know what I mean? Like maybe he's spending all this money to convince her to stop doing what she's doing.
To message her.
So
like,
let me ask you then. What's the weight?
No, we gotta stop.
What's the weight? Because if I was that priest and I seen this was going on, I'm sitting there like, okay, why am I questioning that I'm on this site? And then two, why is she doing this right now? I need to tell her to stop doing this right now.
Yeah. He's waiting for the right time. He's waiting for the right time.
Transition from soft to hardcore.
Right. The moment the switch flips, he's like, whoa. That's it. Yo. Jesus can only condone but so much. All right.
No prenatal stuff right now.
In all seriousness, shame on him. If he saw the link in the bio, he should have never subscribed. He should have just talked to her right then and there.
Yo, but this leads me to another conversation, right? Where it's like, bro, with all respect, listen, I understand that these people are appointed, right, to be the leaders of the church and stuff like that, and I'm okay with that. But I feel like sometimes, man, like we put so much faith into just people.
No, but that's the problem,
right? Because like we see them as a leadership figure. But at the end of the day, they just as flawed as we are.
Facts, and they're just speakers. But the thing is, where we have an issue, and not to get too deep, this is in the Bible, where it says you can't put 100% of your faith in man because man will deceive you.
100%.
100% faith in me. Yeah. And what people get confused, we idolize the person speaking. Right. To a point where, like, if he says jump off a cliff, we'll jump off a cliff. That's not what God wants, right? Right. He's supposed to be the instrument, the tool. We got to hear the word through him. But anyways, we ain't gonna get deep in there.
So should we start investing in the AI preacher?
No.
Because he can't. Can he be corrupted?
He won't do nothing.
Can he be corrupted?
No.
Like the AI preacher is not going to be on OnlyFans.
I don't think the AI preacher is going to give me faith.
There's cool ones out there.
Why not? If you program him with faith, then he has faith.
There's cool ones out there.
That cannot be programmed.
If you program an AI with faith, he has faith.
I think that needs to be learned humanly, and I think that needs to be learned humanly and spiritually.
He learns it in 2.2 seconds from the upload.
Yo, it's not.
And AI can learn faith.
Yo, it is not spiritual.
We're not condone this message.
I'm bugging.
Yes, you're bugging.
A little bit.
Yes.
Let me know in the comments if you think AIs can have faith. I think they might be better preachers than the human ones. I'm just saying.
Let us know for
95% of all jobs are going AI anyways.
That's crazy.
All right, apart from top subscriber, did you guys hear what happened with Rick Ross?
Yes, I did.
What?
Yes, I did. Can you explain a little bit about what happened with Ross? Did you see it?
I'd rather him
okay.
Explain it.
All right. So Ricky Rose, after talking all that ish, you know what I'm saying? He was at a show and Aston Martin music came on.
I love Aston Martin music.
Right? Who don't love Aston Martin music?
One of my favorites.
That was like one of his biggest hits.
Boy, yeah. I think it might be the biggest hit.
Because of that boy, right? Yep, talking about K-poppers.
Oh my God.
He's never
going to let this go.
I don't know where they're at, but
he's never going to let that go. He's never going to let that go.
He let the Drake verse play start to finish.
Of course he did. Of course
he did that though.
Because Drake is just too wavy on that fucking song.
You can't
mute
it, bro.
He's sitting there and the crowd is singing it word for word.
You can't tell him no.
Bro, you can't take the best part of your song off the song.
You can't tell him no.
It's the best part of the fucking song, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's like, bro, listen, Rick, with all due respect, I'm not saying you're ass and I'm not saying you're whack. What I'm trying to tell you is that every song that you have done with Drake, bro, it's 70% him doing the heavy lifting, nigga. Like, just enjoy the fact that you got some bangers by him.
You got the number ones.
Rock out. Like I said, bro, just, squash the beef, bro.
So then
squash the beef. Get back to making music.
He should squash it. So then we can say that those bars that he spit, where he was like, you got plenty number ones from me, you should just go enjoy that money instead of messing with me. That aged pretty well.
Oh, it absolutely 100% did. Like, listen, if you can't do a show without having at least like one or two of your songs have your op on it, like, I think you owe something to that man.
You owe something to that man.
Because he's not performing new music. He don't. I don't know when's the last time he dropped some new music except for that disc on Drake. You know what I'm saying?
50 Cent song before we got a new Rick Ross song. We gonna get into that.
I haven't heard it yet, but that's crazy that we got new music from T.I. and 50
before Rick. I want to talk about West Coast though. You know, I want to know how they're feeling over there. Late night, you got the report?
Why do you think? What the fuck? Yeah,
you got direct linkage to the group over there.
To be honest with you, I think that's very courageous and like humbling of Rick Ross.
Humbling? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like
I'm not gonna hold you.
Hold on.
You can't let me finish.
In Puerto Rican culture, they call that comiendo mierda. Okay. This motherfucker was comiendo mierda because of all the shit he spewed out and talked about this man. He sat there and let everybody sing it bar for bar because he couldn't stop it, so he was eating, all the words he said. But go ahead, you tell me what.
He did a show. He let Drake's like stuff hit. Either way, he's still gonna get that money back anyways for that. And it is what it is. I can't say anything else. Besides, I'm not gonna hate on the shit. Everything's gonna go on like normally, no matter what. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't pull those songs off DSPs or anything like that. They still want to make the money off it.
It would have been something if he just cut the Drake verse off like right then and there.
And everybody would have sang it word for word.
Yeah, everybody would have still sang it. Yeah, so it's like
they would have been like, we had to put it back on.
That
was wild. All right,
it was wild, but it's like, hey, look, man, it's courageous. Come on.
I don't look at it as courageous. I look at it as you had to do it. But I get what you're saying. And in retrospect, if he chose to do it before like prior, then cool. It could have been a humble move. Hey, at the end of the day, man.
Listen, shout outs to Drake, man. Like I said, his presence is still felt, even though like everybody's saying that he's dead. We still waiting on fucking Iceman to drop. Like, let's stop trying to like minimize this dude just over the beef. You know what I mean? Like, look, facts. Shit happened. It is people went back and forth, whatever.
He's still Rose.
We're gonna be watching for Iceman to drop. Shout outs to Drizzy. Shout outs to my
still put
guy.
Hustling when I'm in the gym. Every damn hustle.
But listen, since we talking about that, and we kind of talked about it a little bit before, we got a lot to unpack on this next one. This next one, we have to talk about Rose. Another person he had beef with is obviously 50 Cent, right? My boy 50. My boy 50 he's kind of got his own 20v1 going on right now.
Bro, he's that guy right now when it comes to like poking the bear.
I think like, yo, and you know what? It's working. It's working for him. Like, it's working for him. So just to give you guys an idea how this one started, right? Yeah. So T.I. was asked about a versus battle, and I don't know if it was him or if it was the interviewer who asked him, what do you think about a versus battle between you and 50?
Yeah.
And he confidently said, bro, you put me on there with anybody, I think I got anybody beat. This what he said.
I feel like he didn't specifically was like shitting on 50.
I don't think so either.
It was just confidence, because that's how it's supposed to be when you a real rapper. You know
absolutely 150%. You know? Now 50 took that shit a whole different type of way.
Bro, he's the internet troll
right now. And he hopped straight onto the internet and he was just like, man, stop fucking playing with me, boy. How we feeling about this? Bro. What do we know so far? What's the timeline?
Yo, so to me, I just want to say shout out 50 Cent for being the ultimate gremlin right now.
Yeah, I would never want to beef with him.
With a smile on his face.
He said something about NHP, I'd probably be like, okay, Fifth.
Bro, that's it. Like, whatever.
Whatever you say,
that's
Fifth.
okay.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say nothing.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Bro, but it's so lit because like I see both sides, right? I see the old school rappers talking shit because he's not hitting bars with bars.
Right.
But it's like, bro, when you make a massive amount of money and when you play chess, not checkers, you don't got to go tit for tat.
No, you don't.
Why would he sit there and lower himself? He's past the rapper stage in life. He's producer. He opened up a freaking Hollywood film studio. This man does not need to do that no more. He could never write a song for the rest of his life.
You're 100% right. I think a lot of the people that he's beefing with, I think their main stream of revenue is still music,
not him.
And they don't really have anything else going on. Where 50, he's diverse, right? He's doing the music. He's got his own, the app, the 50 Cent Action, where he has movies playing on
Netflix
there.
Love him.
You know what I mean? I think she still has G-Unit Records. I don't know who's on there, but somebody's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's a businessman. He's working. He's gonna be in the Street Fighter movie as the what's his name, Balrog. So the man got a lot fucking going on, man. Like 100.
Downplay Tip. Tip is he's
a legend. He's a legend.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. Yeah.
He was on that show with Cardi B.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Musicians, I forgot.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, him. It was Chance the Rapper, and they were looking for rappers.
They were looking for artists.
He's got his own housing now.
He got his own housing.
What do you mean his own housing?
So basically, he bought a couple of acres of land now like building houses for a lot of like low income like people to
like I said,
I was gonna be a landlord.
Both work hard when it comes to their community, their business. I can't sit here and ever say Tip is a broke nigga.
No, for sure, 100%, for sure.
Like they both business savvy. Up there and yo, I'm excited
because
bro.
They come from hustlers.
We got the rubber band man back, bro. I'm kind of hyped. We got this dude making music again, bro.
I think it's cool that we do have these guys actually dropping some more music. Now, unfortunately, I'll be honest with you, bro. I have not had the chance to listen to any of it.
Neither.
I do know T.I. and T, and then that's the problem.
I know because I scrolled through.
When Kendrick or Drake drop a diss, we like, yo, where is it? You know, with these guys dropping, we'll be like,
hear word for word.
I'll listen to it when I get a chance. You know what I mean? Like. So my shit is kind of like, excuse me.
Somebody dying in the background.
You good.
My bad, yo.
It's our assistant producer coughing and shit. But what I was saying, basically, right? Like, I haven't even heard him yet, so I don't even know if it's any good. I don't know if like it's worth the squeeze.
No, I think it's fun though. Like I said, I heard some of T.I. stuff. He's coming back.
He just dropped an album.
He got some heat. I think that's what it is. Like I feel like this beef wasn't designed or aligned, but I feel like it was in the right moment.
For sure.
Because now he's on interviews, now he's hopping on it, and he's telling people the truth. He's like, bro, like doing it right now 100%. It took years to be able to do what the label was doing for him back then. Now he learned how to do everything. Again, these are two titans, but you cannot go toe for toe with 50 on the internet anymore. 50 is unbeatable. He is like fucking AI when it comes to, if you're going to troll me, I'm going to troll you back. Now he's talking about documentaries with Tiny. Like, what the
Bro. So what kind of happened was 50 Cent decided to talk about T.I.'s wife, which is Tiny. Yeah. And now it's now T.I.'s sons is now getting involved, and they're starting to basically.
They rapping now.
They rapped.
I can't stand King. I can't stand
Nepo baby.
I can't stand that little.
But this is what. This is the shit that kind of. This is the stuff that kind of really
like,
pissed me off.
Though. Son,
yeah, bro. Like y'all ain't never had to live this life. Like y'all ain't never had to want a thing. But y'all act like a bunch of idiots, yo.
This is what kind of really makes me vex. Is now they started to
Jamal and Hakeem over here from Empire.
They started to basically involve 50 Cent's dead moms.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
So they put his mom on t-shirts.
Nah, that shit was disrespectful. He was like, go bury your mom, nigga. I'm like, or unbury or whatever.
This is where it gets into the debate, because a lot of people are like, yo, they're saying that like, you know, like going tit for tat, like T.I.'s sons are not wrong with like putting like, you know, involving 50's like moms involved and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't really get with it, because I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I have a lot of respect for the dead. So even if you're like your significant other, your family members are in the ground, I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Facts.
I mean, unless like, you know, if it's an op, I'm not gonna hold you. I piss in their grave. If it's an op,
so that's how they feeling right now. Right now, he's the op because he said something about his mama.
But like, if you were op and I piss in your grave, I'm not gonna put it on camera.
Damn, bro.
I mean, I see 100% what you're saying, but I feel like that's just kind of the route that everybody's taking now.
It's 2026, bro.
Yeah, like I feel, and I still blame the drill rappers, bro. The drill rappers was like, be like, I just killed your homie. Like they would talk about it, right? Like smoking on that pack. I'm like, now it's become so acceptable to do that,
bro. And it's terrible. That is just terrible.
Like, hold up. Let me get index real quick. You took his ashes and put in a blunt. God damn. You were savage. It reminds me of how high.
Yeah. At the end, when they put his boy's ashes in there.
Yo, I need the test, bro. I need the answers for the test, bro.
He's like, you're smart. Smoke your boy.
Smoke it. Pop up.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, look, I'm not a big fan of those kids, man. They're entitled. They just, you know what I mean? Like,
and even T.I. said it too. Was like, yo, the minute they did that, they was dead wrong. Mm-hmm. You know, and I mean, of course,
I like that about Tip, bro. He not gonna sugarcoat it just because they're his sons,
right?
Yeah,
he's always been, like I said. Am I mad that these two people are fighting? Mm-hmm. I'm not mad. It's good to have some rivalry in hip hop.
It is always good.
But I think what they did with the Kendrick and Drake beef, right? Mm-hmm. Where the diehard fans were just like killing the other person. Mm-hmm. I don't think you could do that here, because like I think it's just too much respect. Until that Netflix docuseries come out.
Yeah,
bro, if that really comes out.
Because 50 went quiet, it was like, quiet. Oh, this is why I'm quiet.
Man, surviving Tiny and T.I. Dude, like
the thing is, he's methodical. He's the type to be like, I'm going to buy the extras that no one else used of your whole series and probably put on a docuseries. Bro, he's that crazy.
You ain't lying. So basically, like from what I remember, wasn't there like supposedly at some point they were saying that Tip and T.I. were drugging women, and then they were doing stuff to them together.
They're swingers.
And it wasn't the first time that happened.
Yeah, they're swingers. Like from allegedly, they are swingers. So there has been allegations about that.
Do you think swinging for like celebrities is kind of like a typical thing at some point?
I think it is, because I feel like at some point it's like, we're gonna come back home. We just want to have fun tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's different when you regular.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot more emotion going on.
Yeah, a lot more like yeah.
Like you're in the room and you're like, oh, you want Idris? Bet. Christina Milian come through. Like,
yeah, that's tough.
Like, you don't care, right? Like that type of thing, you know.
I think it's a lot more freedom out there for these celebrities, man.
But segue real quick, yo, because I know we was talking about How High, Redman and Method Man. Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with them. I'm excited about two other brothers, Sean and Marlon Wayans, bringing back Scary Movie,
about
bro.
Fucking time.
It's not just Scary Movie. You got Scary Movie. You got White Chicks, And
so they said if Scary Movie does well, then they will green light a white chicks too.
And then there was another one.
We want to do it because of how long
we gotta see.
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace. But we gotta see because listen, the trailer already dropped. And it's already receiving criticism
because
for that.
Gen Z is soft.
Because of that, when the shorty got killed on the trailer, if you guys haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. But basically, there's a scene where one of the girls getting killed, and she's like, "Oh, he's killing her," and she's like, I am not her. My pronouns are they, them. And that kind of got people in a fucking uproar.
Bro, they're trying to call the movie theater to cancel the show, the movie. I think, bro, honestly, Gen Z should just go home, sit the fuck down. This movie ain't for y'all.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah,
this movie ain't for y'all. My mental health. Oh my God. Let's talk about feelings. Shut the fuck up. All right. This ain't for y'all. This for the real people. Like Marlon Wayne said, we're bringing comedy back, bro.
Shout out to those guys, man.
Shit. Like, when was it a problem to tell someone they're fucking dumb and stupid or in the most craziest way?
The fact that they got Sean back, bro.
Sean?
Bro, when I see, did you see the part in the fucking trailer where he's like, can we come inside and do some whatever? He's like some stuff, and he's like, why just a little? I'm like, oh! I'm like, yo, Sean, bro.
They're like, are we gonna do some gay stuff?
Yo, yeah.
He's like,
why just a little? Yo, shout outs to Sean, bro. Like, I don't. Where's he been this whole time?
He's living life. Chilling. He's probably living life.
Bro, like, he took his money and just fucking disappeared, bro. I haven't seen him in a movie, in a show, in a YouTube series.
Bro,
this motherfucker.
Wayne bro still airing. He probably getting mad residuals.
For sure, man. But you know, like, I don't know. I guess the money must have been that good because, like, I would have still been looking at Marlon. Marlon's still working. A lot of the other Waynes are working. None of them have been as famous as Sean or Marlon that I know of. Maybe the older ones before him.
And all them.
Yeah, before them, yes, they've been. Yeah. But everyone after that has kind of been.
Let's talk about another thing. People doing it for the money.
Hit or miss.
You know, the Paul brothers are here again.
Oh yeah,
Logan Paul and LeVon Bell agreed to a boxing match. What do you think about that? Another money grab situation?
Of course, it's a money grab. There's nothing about that can't be a money grab.
At this point, yo, I'm putting it out there, bro. Not Logan. I want the other bitch one. What's his name?
Oh, you want Jake? You want Jake?
I want Jake Paul. You was talking shit about me, like I'm down. Let's go. Whenever you want, I'm with it.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't necessarily the island, but he was really going in on Bad Bunny.
Bro, he's calling him a fake citizen. You a fake citizen,
Yeah, calling an American citizen a fake citizen.
Bro, you're a fake citizen. Yeah. You moved to the island because we give tax breaks to billionaires. You're making infrastructure. You're not paying property taxes. You're fucking making all this money, and you want to talk shit about someone that's trying to push the community up.
But his brother even called him out for it.
Bro,
his brother did call him out for it, but at the end of the day, like, he is the bigger Paul brother, right? Yeah. Like, he's got the more reach, he's got the more fans, he's got the bigger fan base, and he's the one who was actually putting on for Puerto Rico. The Logan Paul, he just had his house there.
That's it.
But we talking about Jake. Jake had, like, he was really making money. He was making money off Puerto Rican fighters.
Off of so much
he built a gym there. He was making money off that. Like, yeah, like he was putting his hands inside the culture, and in the pot and taking his share. So it's like,
versus
Logan Paul really wasn't doing that. So it's like, all right, cool, whatever. But when you're so invested in the culture and then you turn around and almost say like, fuck y'all culture, like, it's
to the wrong guy. You can't say that to the wrong guy.
It's like Eminem coming out and saying like, fuck rap. Rap is, you know what I mean? Like, y'all be like, bro, like, you made all this money off rap.
Now you saying
you came into the culture and you bought and you profited so much, and now you're gonna say fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we kind of feel about it. You know?
Yo, speaking about people turning back on what they did to make themselves famous, this shit is crazy about Kai Cenat right now, or Kai Cenat, right?
Kai Cenat.
I can't believe, bro, he made his billions and he was like, yo, I'm doing good now. I cut my hair. I got a fat ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? She looking right.
Oh, he don't got no girl no more?
He got no girl no more?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, she cheated.
She cheated?
Yeah, who the NBA young boy, I think, right?
And that's part of the reason why he wants to quit streaming.
Nah, bro. He said he's just tired of doing it.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah, I get it.
Bro, but like, are we okay with that? Like, I feel like, me personally, I'm like, yo, if you made your money, do you?
I think we need to go a little bit deeper into this because I think it's not about the money.
You think they trying to stop him?
No. I don't think they're trying to stop him. I think this is what it is when it comes to streaming, right? And I think that some of it is not them stopping him, but some of him is just kind of like the love, right? So I'll break it down like this, right? the money he's made probably the most money of anybody during streaming, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I think the only people who are close to him are probably like Aiden Ross, those guys, like those really big streamers, right?
Tony Hawk is streaming right now.
But you guys got to understand, like, he does things like fucking subathon, right? Where he's streaming 24 hours for what? 2-3 months, right? Like,
there's a lot of fatigue.
So when you doing stuff like that, like your entire life, like I don't know how streamers do 8-hour streams. I don't know how streamers do 6-hour streams. I couldn't do it. They gotta
be making money, because if they're not making money, I'm not.
No, they are making money. I mean, a lot of them are just they're trying. They're not making the most money, but you know, I mean, I guess they'd rather do that than go to a 9-to-5.
But
cool,
whatever. Like you're saying, to your point.
Basically, man, like there is fatigue when like you're constantly putting everything online, like, and then like not only do you get everything online, but there's been a lot of like backlash with a lot of people that he's put on to streaming, right? You got the Rakais, you got what's his name, Ty Lil, right? Ty Lil has been known for backdooring people. Like that's kind of like his thing. People are saying that he's a backdoor, that you know he's not really a good dude. You know what I mean? So and then what happens is,
what does that mean,
Kai, backdooring is almost like, I say I'm your friend, but then I do something behind your back to fuck you over, right? I backdoored you, right? Yeah, it could be anything. It could be with a girl, it could be with money, it could be with business, right? So he's been known for backdooring. Like I said, like I just think that it starts to get a little bit tiring. And then to add another wrinkle to this too, like I don't know if you guys remember when the CEO of Twitch was on his own stream and he was talking about like who are the top guys. He didn't want to add Kai or Speed.
Yeah, because for some reason the CEO, like for some reason Twitch like does not like the fact that they're the highest streamer. They don't put
and that's what I'm saying
though. Like Speed,
they put a lot of work
everywhere, bro. This dude, I'm like, yo, who's this dude? And now I'm like, damn, this dude done leveled up.
They'll never acknowledge him for some reason.
But that's the problem with these entities like them, where like the fucking Grammys or all these other guys.
Yes.
So I think like it became like super fatiguing to always have to be in front of that camera. Like, listen, we do this once a week and we could just put it away and we can go about our natural lives. But these streamers, like they're constantly streaming for hours and going back to it. Like their life becomes like a TV show that they can't put down because then they're not gonna make no money.
That's crazy.
So I think it just became fatiguing. Like poor guy. Like I couldn't imagine with somebody with a camera in my face 24/7.
He's had some of the biggest people, man. He had like Kevin Hart on there. He had bigger people, man. Mad people.
Shout out to my boy John Cena.
Like I said, bro, Kai, you did your thing. If you want to retire now that you got all this money and you want to go get yourself a spicy little mommy, go to PR, man. I got you.
So I mean, so he's saying that he wants to retire because he's got a clothing brand coming out. Did you see the clothing brand?
He's getting into fashion right now.
Yeah, I mean, which is fine. That's cool.
He could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
He could fucking start a whole company versus Playboy if he wanted to.
Do you guys think that? Do you guys think? And again, I don't know how well this clothing brand is gonna do. Like I said, like
it don't matter. It's him.
I think we've only seen a handful of clothing brands that, like actual like creator clothing brands that have actually done really, really well. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not saying he's not gonna do well, but let's see how it goes. But how long do you think before he gets back to streaming?
Maybe like a few years. Okay. I mean, he'll miss it, right?
And I mean, I think that's what it is. Do you once the money goes down?
I think if he's a smart businessman, right, and if he go talk to 50 Cent, that's what I would do. I mean, use your money, invest, diversify in people, what they're doing, right? Like fund some of the movies. See, people don't understand when you see the credits and it says produced by G Cruz or produced by Late Night. That means the motherfucker paid for it, and he earning hella money for it. Why not make your money make money? Yeah, I think he's at a point where he could put his name on anything and it could have a viral effect, but he has to be smart on what he's doing. Clothing is so teeter-tottery, bro. It's so hit or miss. But I think he's still gonna sell some money because he got diehard fans. But we don't know how long it's gonna last.
Once he gets that certain like clothing that's gonna pop, he's gonna need to make sure that he can take advantage and
be consistent with it. Yeah. Hey man, we wish you the best here. And if you want to come on the pod and talk a little bit, it's not streamed, it's recorded, so you don't have to feel like it's a lot of pressure. We'll welcome you here, bro. I got the seat right here for you.
That's it. He cleaned it off real quick for you, bro. Damn, all the sugar.
I'll finish it.
I can't see the mess, but okay. Okay. Yo, yeah. Shout outs to Kai, man. Yeah, hey, listen in the comments, man. We want to do some streams too. Honestly, we're not gonna do 8-hour streams. We're not gonna do 6-hour streams. So don't ask us for that. But at most, maybe we can do an hour, maybe a 2-hour stream. If you guys want to see something like that every week, let us know. Maybe we can set something up, or maybe we can do special occasions. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Maybe we do Twitch. Maybe we do it right on IG. Maybe we do it somewhere else. But just
it all depends.
Let us know what you guys want to see.
It all depends, man, 'cause these algorithms be real iffy now, right?
Fucking algorithms.
You gotta ask Matt Rife.
So right now, man, I want to talk about Ebro, right? So Ebro, obviously, bro got kicked off of Hot 97, right? They kicked him out of there. They put, I think they replaced him with Muriel. You know Muriel kid, the kid Muriel. Mm-hmm. He had that show with him and Desus. That was on like HBO. Like it was just huge for a time. It was like two Dominican dudes.
Bro, I'll be hiding under a rock.
It's all good. Music. But for a time in New York, it was like the biggest show.
It was a really good show.
No, everybody loved it. It was big. They had Barack Obama on that show. Like they were really big at one point. Yeah, like they were huge. Yeah, absolutely. That's what's up. So basically, Ebro also does the iMusic, the Apple Music show too on their YouTube channel. So he does that one too. And the Uzi hate has not stopped. Of course. So he did have some words to say about Uzi, and I think he's doubling down on the whole Uzi thing.
That's crazy.
My shit is like, bro, 10 years later, and we got the same hate on a guy that not only proved you wrong, but is now a fucking rock star. Like, what are we doing, bro? Can we be any more like
let go of it, bro?
Can we be any more? What's it called? Can we be any more fucking petty, right? Like
petty, bro. Like, bro, it's one thing if you could talk the shit because he failed, but he might not be your cup of tea. He might not be my cup of tea. I'm gonna be honest. He's probably not a lot of people's cup of tea. But motherfucker got a cult following. He's been able to continue doing this for how long? Right. Let him be, bro. Yeah. Pick another goat. Pick another scapegoat. Cause it's getting old, bro.
He has to double.
It's getting old.
Like, why do you think he has to double down?
His ego won't let him.
Oh shit! Okay.
Go ahead. Give me an in on that. So do you think it's just because he has his shortcomings that he's doubling down, or do you think like he truly believes that it's that?
I don't think he has shortcomings. I think he still has like a certain way of thinking of like, oh
no. I'm saying like the fact that he got booted off in '97 when he said that he would be here and that Uzi wouldn't, and that actually ended up having to be backwards. It was like Uzi's still here and he got booted.
No, if it's me, I would have aimed my words and apologized and stuff like that. He ain't doing that right now.
Right.
He right now he still has that old thinking like flow. Like he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. Because I'm seeing it with a lot of things. I'm even seeing it with Xbox. Like people are sitting there be like, oh, Xbox dead. Xbox is dead, and yet they're still here so far.
So why do you think it's so hard for him just to be like, hey, look, I was wrong about Uzi. Shout outs to him. You know what I mean? Like my bad.
Facts.
It's ego. It's ego. And I think he's still salty because he's gotten like he's he's kind of like, I'm not gonna say he's spiraling down, but in a sense he is. There's a decline with him right now.
Yeah, I mean I could see that, right? Like I said, I haven't had a chance to look at his channel, and honestly, I'm not sure if I want to. I don't have nothing personally against the guy, but I'm just not okay with like somebody like almost like Kanye, right? Like I'm not gonna allow you to sit there and talk crazy about people who do YouTube channels and people who are trying to like do things the independent way and right and be like y'all whack, like y'all ain't never gonna do it. We're a real establishment, and then the moment you get kicked out, now you want to rock with us. Now you want to be on the YouTube.
Come on now.
It's an old thinking, but he has to.
But now he has to
comply now. He has to comply.
Because he has no other option.
Right.
Like the only thing he got is the Apple thing.
And that's what I'm saying. And how long before he gets booted off from that?
If he keeps going with Uzi, they might boot him too. Like they don't want negativity. They want viewership.
You know what's going to happen? Uzi's going to make another album, and it's going to get hot again, and it's going to be another decline with
bro, that new song that Uzi got, bro, man, me and Shorty be bumping it at the crib all the time. The Is She Foreign? Like we just be like,
She foreign. Calm before the storm. Calm before the storm.
So the man can still, like I said, the man can still drop dope music. I don't know, man. I think Ebro needs to just like be a man and be like, hey, man, I've said some shit that is wrong, you know what I mean? Like, and I think we can all get to the point where we can be like, yeah, we can forgive somebody for being wrong, but do we really want to like fuck with somebody who we feel like they're not willing to bend on shit that they're wrong about,
then it's weird.
Right? Like who? Like why would he want to listen to you, bro? Like you know what I mean? Like yeah, you're gonna crash and burn.
He's done a lot, bro, and I feel like he had to fight his way to get to where he's at. At the beginning, early on, I feel like he felt like he was played on a lot.
So what do you mean he had to fight? Like what did he? Because I don't know his like early beginnings.
I know his early beginnings.
So what did he do in his early beginnings?
Like, he was like always the guest, smaller guest on some of the talk shows that he wasn't partaking in the beginning. Mm-hmm. He was never like the main guy.
But is this before he was the program director, or this was while he was the program director?
No, this is way before. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't just get the program director. I feel like he just outlasted the people that were there.
So once he got the program director, then he says
that's where I think it happened. I think the ego got to him because when I first saw him, he was a little crazy, right? He was like a Charlemagne, right? Where he was like saying stuff that would provoke people, but it was never like outspoken like how it is now. And it's never on some low energy how I think it is now. Like I think before he had more hunger, he kind of cared a little bit more, but who knows?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, bro. I was never a fan of that cat.
Me either.
Never a fan of him, bro. Like there were certain, like I think there was like maybe like once or twice where I sat there and I was like, he might have a point.
Yeah.
And the one time I think that he had a point was just like, and I think I said this before, is like he talked about, he brought those kids, bro. I don't know if you remember, like a few years back, there were the kids who they used to do these pranks. They used to go to the hood and they used to fuck with people, right? They used to be like, yo, like you want beef? And they would have an actual pound of beef in their pocket.
Stupid shit.
And a few times they got like guns pulled out on them. They got their ass whooped and stuff like that.
It's not a joke.
Right, exactly. And he was just like, yo, like, I don't think what y'all doing is cool because like, y'all gonna fuck around, y'all gonna make somebody act up, and then they're gonna go to jail because y'all playing a prank.
For real.
Fuck around and find out.
And that's what I'm saying. And that I agree with on, because it's like, yo, it's true. Like you're egging people on, and then when they react because you egging them on, then you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I didn't do anything. Like,
he's always been the devil's advocate.
So
in all his interviews too.
That I agree.
Like he's always kind of like been negative with people.
Yeah,
I never seen him be like mad positive.
Nah, I mean, again, like I said, he's an old school guy, and you know what? It's like when you ever go, if you ever talk to somebody and you're like, nah, like LeBron's the GOAT, and like the older guys will be like, no, he'll never be the GOAT. It's Jordan, and they'll never let it go. So you just right. So I don't know. It is what it is.
I got a wild thought that I wanna ask this question real quick. Do you think people cheat because they're unhappy or because they finally got the opportunity?
Both.
I agree with them.
So I feel like, yes, if you cheat because you're unhappy, I honestly don't hold it against you 150%. If you're unhappy in your relationship and you step out, I think there are signs but when somebody's unhappy, right?
Yeah.
I think when you're in a relationship and you're unhappy, I think eventually you will step out, right? Like there are situations where, and I'll give you this example. There is situations where people are not having sex anymore, right?
Facts.
And let's just say like you're a type of person where you're like, look, I'm not a horn dog, but babe, I need it at least maybe 2 times a week, maybe. I don't think that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's fair. So if your woman, because I knew a chick back in the day. It was funny. I actually dated her, but we didn't last long. But basically, like she had this weird like relationship with sex where she just felt like it was like, okay, like once we get to know each other, like yeah, that happens, but then after that it's kind of just like, what's it for? And it was just like, what? Right, and it's like, okay, so like you're just not enjoying. You
don't want intimacy,
so right? I mean, with all due respect, she ended up with a girl after that, so maybe I think she was just confused. So I think when you're in a situation like that as a man, right, like I think it becomes hard for you to like. Like where are you gonna get, like if you don't have the person next to you filling the needs that you have, but you're filling their needs, then it's like you are going to find that somewhere else, and I don't necessarily blame them for that.
No, and that's what I'm saying. So I think what you're saying is they lead more to cheating because they're unhappy.
Yes, those people. Now,
because if you're completely happy,
and you
cheat just because you can, then you're just
a piece of shit.
You just seizing the opportunity.
You just a piece of shit. Listen, if your girl taking care of you, making you breakfast in the morning, fucking you 4 to 5 times a week, right? And you get the opportunity, and you still out here, but it'll happen where it'll be dudes who have a great girl at home, a great woman, and they'll still be fucking around with like the nasty bitch from down the block.
Opportunists.
And you like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think people cheat because they're unhappy? Like, or is it because of the opportunity, right? Like, so you let me know late night before I get my answer. Like, do you think Assistant producer, give me a second. God damn, we're running a show here.
All right. Well, I have so much different views on it because
you're a freak.
No.
Sexy chocolate.
Let me finish you because
he's a stripper in his late night.
I gotta give them the mystery here.
Okay.
So we're not talking about me. Okay? We're not talking about me.
Facts.
So when it comes down to cheating, because I've seen it on an outside perspective. Because I'm not gonna hold you. Like a lot of my friends that I have, that's not really including y'all.
He's trying to say face.
We're good men.
So like a lot of those guys, they are male sluts and stuff like that. And it's like one of my homies, he had a good girl at the time, you know, like she was cool and stuff like that, but he'd always want new pussy. He'd always want to experience like something like different. Like you sometimes he just did not want to like deal with the same thing at the time.
That's crazy.
So he at a certain point he just did not care.
Right.
And in all honesty, like I seen like, you know, stuff from like a lot of a different perspective. Like you're not going to really stop a man from cheating. You're not really going to stop a girl from cheating.
No, you're not. That's what I'm saying. Like a piece of shit's still a piece of shit.
Because if it's in them, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to happen. So like in my perspective, like I can't really sit there and defend cheating, but I can't really blame it. Because I've just seen it in a certain way, and I've seen it in a certain perspective. I haven't done it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really one for because
you're not a one woman guy.
No.
But then that leads us into the fucked up answer is like, is monogamy dead? Like because the farther we get into the future, the more it's looking like.
Yeah, but like before we even get there though, the fucking answer that I wanted was, do they cheat because they're unhappy, or do you think people cheat more because they get the opportunity to?
Okay, if I have to give you an answer 100%, and I'm not gonna go on. I'm not gonna
fuck. We got into monogamy and all this shit.
No, but the thing about it is, because I wasn't finished. I think
go ahead.
I think it's both.
I can agree with that.
Any opportunity that these guys would have to cheat, they'll do it. But then there's times where it's like, yo,
but
they weren't happy with the relationship either.
Okay, but there were times. But I feel like if they just had the opportunity to do it, they're opportunists.
Yes.
Because I wholeheartedly believe, if you become unhappy in your relationship, the opportunity will create itself for you to cheat. So I think you need to be unhappy first. Okay. Now I understand.
So you think they link with each other for sure?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, is if you're not getting what you need, the first amount of attention you're gonna get, you're gonna try to take it, right? So my thing is, that's what I think, but I do know there's a whole other pool of guys.
Yeah, because I don't think you need to be unhappy. I don't think you need to be unhappy in order to step out.
I don't think so either.
More though.
So that's why I gotta go. If I'm gonna pick one, I'm not gonna go on a longer rant because I already did. But I'm gonna say if I had to pick one or the other, I think that it's the opportunity that's probably the bigger portion of
the
that.
Temptation.
The opportunity, right? Like,
so if he's happy,
I think the unhappy part, like you said, it leads into like the opportunity, right?
Yes.
But a lot of people aren't even unhappy; they're just looking for the opportunity,
or they just get it.
So I think the opportunity is much bigger. I think that's where it really comes from. Is just the opportunity.
And the thing is, we can't think about this just as guys, right? Because I feel like women equally get tempted.
Absolutely, 100%.
Women equally get tempted. There's good-looking guys out there.
You get a suave nigga that you get a suave. If I get a girlfriend, there's a suave nigga out there that's trying to get with my girl. Most likely, she's probably gonna think about that shit.
And you know where it happens the most.
At the end of the day, though, you can't be mad because we're human beings, right? We see a beautiful girl, we're gonna say she's beautiful.
Yes.
If your girl see a beautiful, a handsome man,
like he's a handsome guy.
Say he's a handsome man. Whether she act on it, that's another thing.
That is
a whole
another thing.
Because I feel like we're not blind, yo. Like we see people all the time, man.
Yeah, no.
Like people. There's good looking people. There's other kind of people.
Yeah. That was a nice way of saying y'all some ugly motherfuckers.
Hey, I will say, because I do want to touch up on this, a lot of my friends, even though they were sluts, they have grown up, okay? They have grown up.
Because, yo, they going to be texting me after this episode like, bro, why you putting my business out there?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of, and maybe I'm wrong, right? Yeah. But I think like a lot of the cheating is done like younger, right? I think like when you're younger, I think that's when most of the cheating gets done.
Sluts out there. I know a lot of older
because
sluts.
I think once you get older,
I've seen it.
Once you get older, I feel like the energy to do that shit kind of just goes out the window.
Like I bet late night got some mongoose.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, it's like I kind I want to find somebody that is truly for me. If I don't find it, whatever. I'm not.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Because she gotta know how to handle me.
Yo, he sound like Drake and Party Next Door.
Open relationship or not?
He sound like Drake and Party
I'm
Next
selfish.
Door.
I want that woman to myself.
It could be like my relationship. My relationship is open on my side, but closed on her end.
Does she know?
Does she know that?
I'll be messing with her all the time. The other day, I called her, right, and we were just having a conversation. I'm just like, babe, look, like we've been rocking with each other for a long time, and I think it's time that we become exclusive. And she's like, what the fuck you mean? And I'm like, no, I think we, it's been a long time. I think we need to become exclusive. And she's like,
we wasn't.
I'm like, we never spoke on it.
Yo, heart attacks, bro. I bet she ran to wherever you was at, bro. Yo, that's crazy.
Keep your women on your toes, man. But yeah, 100%. I think the opportunity outweighs the unhappiness, right?
Okay.
Because with unhappiness, right, most of the times people just leave, right?
And
and but then you gotta ask yourself. That's what I'm saying. This is a whole rabbit hole. Because then you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask yourself, like, when people are unhappy, is it still considered cheating if they don't do anything, but they technically already have somebody lined up?
Yeah, it's cheating.
Because women do that a lot, where they're kind of already out the door, even though they're not, but they'll have somebody that they're just like, once this ends, that's where my attention is going to go.
I think any form of you lusting over someone, flirting with someone, connecting with someone that's not just on a friendship level. Right? Because you said it. Shorty already has somebody lined up. She been cheated already.
Right.
Whether she kissed him or not.
Right.
Whether she made love with him or not.
Right.
Whether they did anything or not, bro. The minute you was like, I'm feeling you too, you cheated.
Or even if those words aren't uttered, even if it's just like, we just hang out, we just have a good time, we're just best friends.
I know, but like that's my thing though. Anyways, we ain't gonna get down that rabbit hole. We ain't gonna get down that rabbit hole. Best friends. That's something.
Maybe
like,
for next time.
You see his face. Facts. Next time, nigga. Next time. Right now, we ain't doing that shit.
Oh man, I love this shit, bro.
Yo, a guy finds out his girlfriend went through his phone while he was sleeping. He gets mad and says that she broke his trust. She says if he had nothing to hide, it wouldn't matter. Who's wrong?
All right, so women are wrong for this 150%. I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't know how you guys feel about this, right? But I do feel like regardless if we're together, we are married, guess what? Like, I should still have oh my God,
own privacy.
I should have privacy.
I think that, right.
I'm not saying that it should be one of those things where it's like, yo, you can never see anything, but you should I should still have my privacy. I should still be able to have my stuff, and you don't need to code for it. Now, if it gets to the point where you're like, yo, like, I think something's going on,
and you want to see something,
right? You want to see something.
Here you go.
Ask me, I'll show you. You know what I mean? But I don't ever think that you should be going through anyone's phone randomly, or trying to sneak some shit like that,
not really
because
in love, you don't trust them.
So what are you even doing there?
You're
at that
obsessed about them. That's it.
So I do think that's wrong.
Okay.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
Right.
I agree with you 100%. I think at this point, like, either you get into a relationship with no trust at all, or you never learned what trust was, then you have those type of habits. Because let's be honest, ladies and men, because I know there's men that do it. Those are habits. Those are bad habits that we have to outlearn, right, when we grow. I think if you're truly in love, you have to have trust. If there's no trust, you're not really in love. You're just probably like crazy about the person or obsessed. And then you're bringing all your insecurities. People need to learn how to heal before they go on to the next person. But my thing is, bro, she was wrong. And there has to be a conversation about that afterwards. Like, we can't just let that slip. Because if I let that slip, I'm going to wake up again at like 4 a.m. and see you on my phone.
Because it starts with the phone.
Because
then
it becomes a one-time thing, then it becomes a pattern, and then it becomes... Like, I truly believe 9 times out of 10, the person that is insecure about the other is probably the one that's flirting, probably the one that's cheating, probably the one that's lusting, and probably thinks, yo, if I'm doing it, he doing it.
That's could be. You know what?
Or if she doing it, or if I'm doing it, she doing. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've heard this, and maybe you guys have heard this too. I've heard this. I've heard women say like, oh, like, once you're in a relationship, there's no such thing as like anything private. And I'm like, what?
No, and okay, like, but my thing is this: when it comes to finances. Like, if you're broke, if your credit score is gonna outweigh mine, if we're gonna have financial issues in the future, that shouldn't be private. Right. How you want to raise your children, that shouldn't be private, because I need to know if you're gonna fuck little bro up, or if you're gonna talk to him how we need to be talked to. That shouldn't be private. But bro, the phone, like, I think there has to be some form of privacy so there could be intimacy formed, right? Because we need to be able to, like, keep that mysteriousness, too, in the relationship. We don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
Late Night does it the best because he will go out with a girl and goes to the next day. He provides that mystery.
Yo,
he provides
come on,
that
man.
wonder.
What the hell?
He provides
who
that
you think is wrong in this one, Late Night?
Who you think is wrong?
So I do think the woman is wrong, but it's not because of privacy. It's because of the trust. Right. Like, I think privacy is going to be standard no matter what, anyways.
Should be.
It should be.
It's not. I promise you.
It should be, but
for a lot of women, it's not. It's not.
But because of the invasion of privacy, like going through the man's phone, that just means that she just doesn't trust him.
Yeah.
And there's and there's a problem there. Why shouldn't you trust him?
And he should be working on that problem.
Yeah. There needs to be a solution to that.
Because we like to put the blame on the other sex. We like to blame the other person. But if we're not creating that atmosphere, like if we're if we're outside having dinner and somebody with a fat ass walks by and you're just like, God damn, in front of your girl. Yeah. She's gonna be like, this motherfucker doing something, because if he does it in front of me, he'll do it behind my back, or vice versa. Like, I feel like there has to be that atmosphere created. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about you, the original Toxic King.
I just feel like y'all should be able to look at a booty together and be like,
facts.
Like, hey, damn, she kind of fire, right? Facts. You know what I mean?
And I've had that. It happens.
Because like now you just fucking walking around like a fucking robot, and I think we should all be able to look and be like, damn, babe, like, right? And she'd be like, yeah.
But you see, there's a difference between that and then blatantly just staring, right? And that's just one example. Like, how do I say this? Like, let's say y'all talking, and when y'all talking, like, you see this person constantly going like this, like, they putting the phone down. Like, those type of things will make you feel like, yo, they're hiding something, or they have a past, right? Which everyone does. But I'm just saying, like, if you create that atmosphere, that's why I also say the guy's to blame, because if he didn't create an atmosphere where his girl feel comfortable enough to trust him, then he has some faults. Yeah, okay. The other person that's creating all this shit in their head got issues. Yeah, you need to stop checking on it, because you're gonna find some shit out you don't want to find out. That happened.
But how much of that is like okay, like, you know, I gotta curate this situation where you feel comfortable, and how much is it like maybe the other person done pick some wrong motherfuckers. They picking a bunch of cheating ass dudes, and now I gotta pay the price for all the cheating ass dudes and all the bad choices you made.
And that's because Shorty needs to heal, and she wasn't healing.
You see what I'm saying?
It could be both sides.
I've dealt with that before.
Yeah, women got issues.
I've dealt with that before.
Men do too, though. Like,
we straight.
I ain't gonna. See, this is the toxic.
Keep it up, King.
Keep being toxic.
Keep being toxic.
No, let me stop. That's Late Night's job.
Hey, yo.
You keep dating and ghosting, goddammit. You ever wanted to get ghosted after a nice date? He'll pay too, ladies. Like, just let him know.
All right, man. We got about
keep my interest in check, okay? Keep my interest in check.
So do you guys both have to keep each other's interest in check, or just have to make sure that your interest is satisfied?
For him, it's just him.
I am selfish. Keep my interest in check, please.
Okay, what about her? Will you continue? You better figure it out.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So we got 3 more topics we're gonna go over. The last one's gonna be a doozy, but let's go over these next 2 real quick. So Matt, I don't know how to say his last name. Ref?
Yeah,
Matt Riff, right?
Matt Riff, right? So he's a famous comedian or whatever the case is. He's kind of talking about how he feels like the algorithm changed on him after a certain amount of followers and stuff like that. So again, like, you know, boo-hoo, he can't get more over than 20 million followers. Boo-hoo. Anyways,
Matt, whatever, yeah,
bro. Right. So my question is, though, because I want to take this in a different direction, is do you feel like the algorithm right now that we're seeing on social media, do you think it really is an algorithm, or do you really feel like they are picking and choosing? Because
both.
I'll say this, right? Like, and I think you guys have pretty much seen this too. Like, I'll put a lot of effort behind some of the content that I make, right? And I'll be honest with you, like, you know, sometimes it doesn't do as well. I'll say that. It doesn't do as well as I think it should do.
Yes.
And then I'll go on, like, you know, the internet, and I'll go see other people's content. And their content will go way farther, but it's shitty content.
Yeah.
Like like I said, like, I'll shoot mines on a decent camera. We're not talking about nothing crazy. Yeah. I'll make sure that everything looks good. I'll put some captions on there so people can read it. I'll we'll be some entertaining shit. And I'm like, all right, cool. and it doesn't do well, and then you go on the internet and there's some chick who's fucking
cat video.
She got a video. No, she's got it could be some and listen, shout outs to all my big girls, but it'd be an overweight chick with a fucking Nokia phone of a video of her going, what the fuck, like 27 times, and the fucking video will explode and have like 20,000 views, like 10,000 likes, and you like, yo, do I gotta show my dingling on this shit to get some recognition? Like, what do I gotta do? So, I mean, how do y'all feel about this algorithm? Because I think it's ass.
I think personally, like from my own experience, we have to prepare. We have to understand as creators that the audience that we have today is not the audience we're gonna have tomorrow if we're not auto capturing. I created a system where I collect emails. I collect the people that want to get connected with me because remember when TikTok got banned? All those people that lost all the contact with all those followers were like, what are we doing for a whole week? So anyways, on a personal note, 2 years ago, I would post a 20-second clip of the most basic shit and we get like 100,000 views. Now I'm doing the same thing in 2026 and it's not working the same. Right. Probably crack 10, probably crack under, right? But it's because the algorithm always changes. See, what recently happened is Instagram said, fuck reels now. We want people to come back to posting photos. So now people that make videos, what they're doing is instead of making a reel, they're cropping the video and putting it in a carousel. And that's the thing, like where Instagram and all of them, they just constantly change it, whether it's to fuck with us or just because they think that's the next thing. They think that's going to be the most consumed thing next. Like I said, bro, it's just a bunch of people in a room making decisions that are affecting all of us. We got to learn how to capture our own base. And
100%. But like, and I'll let you go ahead. Not my fault. I'm talking over. Go ahead. How do you feel about it?
It's a good argument. It's a good argument. Right. Now with Matt Rift, I believe this is kind of like the beginnings of him being like shadow listed. It's either that or he's just capping, like, you know, he's at the peak of like, you know, his followers right now. You know, that could be either or. Now trying to go viral again, trying to like, you know, be on the algorithm. It's a lot. I think there's a lot of factors to it, you know, because even then I haven't really been as viral, like, you know, as like the one right next to me.
Right.
Oh, come on.
But
for sure.
At the same time, like
I could teach you.
And you know what? I actually have been learning from you guys. You know, but I just never been social savvy. But whenever I post like a certain clip that I know that I am targeting like certain audience, like for instance, I think one of my clips like that I had, and I mean it's not going to be like you guys, but I think I had a one of my clips that was basically me making music and stuff like that, or showing you guys my music. That was the first time I ever got like 800 views. Right. And you know, I would be proud about that. I mean, to y'all, it might not be. It might be nothing,
bro. If it's a milestone, you should be proud of it, bro.
Yeah, because like even Instagram was like, oh, this is a milestone for you,
yeah, big dog.
But I mean, if I'm not keeping it consistent, I mean, I'm not viral. And I think there's just too much factors that has to happen when it comes down to the algorithm, and it's always going to change because of the fact that they want something new. They want something. They're always going to want something different, and they're always going to want to figure out, okay, who can we target it to? Whether what type of like stuff that you're creating.
I mean, 100% I hear what you're saying. I just don't like the idea of them deciding for us.
It's always been.
You're 100% right, but that's the part about it that I hate the most. Like I hate the fact that you can make these set of rules and they say nah, or you can follow the set of rules down to a T and they still be like nah, and it's like
it's annoying.
That to me is aggravating, especially like, yo, shout outs to the creators who take time to put quality shit out, like actually put like actual effort behind their videos. Like I salute those people, man, because it's like sometimes like
shout out to them.
It almost feels like, is it even worth it at this point? Because it's like, again, like, and again, I'm not singling anybody out. I'm not talking directly to anybody, but I have seen people who have put the least amount of effort into a video and the thing will fucking blow up. And you're like, bro, you have got to be, and I'm not trying to hate on nobody, but I've seen people just get on. I've seen people get on and I've seen people just regurgitate what they heard about maybe like a news or something like that,
and it go crazy,
and it fucking goes crazy, and you're like, are you kidding me? There's no captions, there's no showing anything. It's literally like, hey, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dog, really?
They got the hashtags down.
So yeah. Like I said, man, you listen. I'm all about promoting actual talent. Like I hate the idea of just promoting something that just like you got picked.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like you're the one today. Like that's it. So I'm all about picking actual talent. So with him, it champagne tears, nigga. Like you got 20,000 followers. Like 20 million followers. Nobody's crying because you can't make it to 21, bro. Like
you already did.
Right? No one's crying, bro. You have a career. You're making plenty of money. Like no one's crying about you in the algorithm. But I do say for people that are struggling, right? The micro influencers that are trying and they're really working hard. We should absolutely be giving them more of support and like really pushing those guys. But I mean, again, it is what it is. Like you said, they've always controlled the algorithm. They will continue to control the algorithm, and we will never know what the fuck is the algorithm until the day we die.
It's crazy, bro. The game is choosing beef, huh?
Not so much he's choosing beef, but listen, here's going on with the game, right?
He funny, bro. He funny.
I think the game, right? Like with all respect, he's a dope fucking artist. Like I really rock with his music, or at least I used to really rock with it, and he's really about that life.
Let's get that clear.
But I think he's a little, and again, most rappers are. This is why I can't really be mad at him, but he's super delusional in where he sees himself in the game, right?
Facts.
So basically, he said any of the rap guys who are those guys, they know he's not somebody to fuck with. I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to let you guys go in. But as far as rap is concerned, he's a great artist. If he disses me, am I scared? No. I'd get on the booth and I'd go bar for bar for him. Yo. Like, I'm not scared of his skill. He's not with all respect, bro, he's not a Kendrick, right? He's not a J. Cole. He's not a Drake. Like, I'm not scared of the lyrical part of it. Like I said, is he a good lyricist? Yeah. Does he make good music? He has. You know what I mean? Like, so 100%. Am I scared if he decides to diss me? Not in the least bit. Now, if somebody like the Boogeyman, if Kendrick decides to drop something, I sweat a little bit. But if the game decides that he wants to put some bars in the song for me,
how would it go? Would it be like a Not Like Us too?
Maybe.
Like not too much thought into it.
Maybe. I'm gonna have to just shoot him. But anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, but I think what you're saying is there's two sides to the game. I guess this is what I'm hearing, right? One, the music side, and one, the reality that
side.
He is street nigga.
Yeah, the street side.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. In that part,
in the game is at the same party and he say some shit, I'm mad like he was joking. I'm like, yeah, you funny as hell, bro. Fuck
it's funny,
nigga, man. Like, I can't believe this shit, man.
Honestly,
but if he like lyrically, if it's anything music wise, I'm not trying to play nothing, but I think there's just we're at a different time where it wouldn't matter, I guess, right? Like, because I feel like you only want to have rebuttals for people that are like, and not to disrespect him, he gave great music. People that are hot right now. That are currently right now. Right. Like, that's the only reason why Drake and Kendrick went at each other. Because Drake was hot and Kendrick was hot for the West Coast. He's what they had, right?
It made sense for
it
those
made
two.
Sense at the time. It was boiling for years. But I just don't think if the game dropped documentary 2 and he took a shot at Late Night's going to sit there and drop an EDM classic for him. Like, it's not going to care.
I'm not. But
he said I'm not.
But here's the thing. I kind of get what Game is saying. Because I kind of put
on
this
the street level,
I kind of put this into this perspective.
Go ahead.
When every artist, no matter what, no matter if you're small or you're big, every artist should feel as though they are that nigga.
For sure.
Facts.
I mean,
I agree.
And in all honesty, I don't like egos. I really don't. Right. But then I can understand somebody's ego because you need to make sure that you feel like you are that person. You need to feel as though you are that king or queen.
J. Cole needs his ego.
Oh no, of course. Everybody needs their ego. Hell, I need my ego. Brian needs his ego.
I'm done.
She needs his ego.
J. Cole needs his ego.
I get it. I totally get it. But you do need to feel as though you are that you are confident. You know that you are that person. Now again, sometimes you gotta dial it back because you might be doing too much.
A little too much. Too much dip on your chip.
So,
But you should have at least somewhat of confidence to know that, hey, look, you can do whatever you want to do.
Like I'm gonna be the best.
But you need to back that shit up though. So you need to back up like your facts when you have your ego.
Do you think like the game is somebody to fear like lyrically?
I think that's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, because like I feel like he could say some stuff, but like
because I'm not gonna hold you. He's like I think skill wise. Yeah, he can say something, but then who's he saying it against? Because if he's saying it against somebody like 50 Cent, then I kind of understand it because of the fact that like
beef,
the past beef. Now I think
50 wrote his album.
Yeah, because of the fact that 50 wrote his album, I think 50 would take that edge if he's going up against Drake. It's like Drake's got the more popularity thing.
I think Drake has better bars than him.
No, like facts. Me too.
I think Drake has better bars than the game.
Yeah.
I feel like on a street level, like he says, like
the game got it.
If it goes to if it gets to that, then it's like that's a different conversation to have.
And
I would hope it wouldn't. But
he's a lyricist, but I'm like he's not gonna go up against somebody like Jay-Z or like Mos Def or something like that, or like Black Star.
I get what you're saying, like OD, Triple OG.
Yeah,
because I'll say it like
because I think there is a skill level.
Absolutely,
there's going to be a big skill level that's going to be something.
Yeah,
I get it. He can use his gangsterness like against like you know.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he's more like a gangster rapper when it comes to the lyricist stuff.
Like I'm not going to really care unless he actually does something to me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when you see like rappers like go at it, like they'll never engage with somebody that they feel is beneath them, right? This is why Drake decided to engage with Kendrick, right? Because he was like, oh, we're kind of on the same level, right? Like this is something that's worth me, speaking back on, right? Where other people, like, he might drop a verse, you know what I mean? But he's not gonna sit there and make diss tracks, right? Like with people like with Common, he didn't sit there and write a whole diss. He didn't, right? Like he might have put him in a song. He said some bars to him. With Joe Budden, the same thing. He had a verse for him, but like he's never sat there and made like actual diss tracks for guys like he did for Kendrick.
Yes.
So I think like with the game, right? Like he's even called out like Eminem. And Eminem didn't even respond to it because he's like,
when you're the king.
So if he's saying the big dogs, no, he's nobody to fuck with, bro. They Lil Brody on that one. They were like, that's a game, man. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I think the reality will speak before the imaginary part of it. You know what I mean? So he's already called out big dogs. He said some shit about K-Dot before. Remember where he said that he could go bar for bar with K-Dot, whatever the case is, and people humbled him. People humbled him on the internet, was like, bro, like, you not touching that man. So you know what? It's cool to have the ego. Yes, you're right. You need that.
Have it, right?
If you're an artist, you need to be able to be like, I'm the best. I'm that guy. Yes, 100%. Yeah. But then we come down here and then we break down we can have our opinion and the facts, and we can actually put you where you deserve to be. And look, with all respect, I think the music for a long time was fire. But as far as like a battle's concerned, I'm not intimidated. I don't think there's many guys who are intimidated to go bar for bar with him. No, you know what I mean? But I know you were saying something, but go ahead.
Nah, I had a thought, but I don't even think I need to.
Say it.
I just think because even then I had a cornball try to be like, oh yeah, I'll make a diss track. I'm like, yo, you're not even there.
But you see what I'm saying? Like it didn't even deserve a response because it's like, bro, you're whack. Like no, or like, bro, you're not even on my level. Why would I respond to you? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like. It's just he's not at the point where he thinks he is, because when he would drop these names, when he would say these things, people would be up in arms. Like there would be some sort of back and forth.
I can respect the fact that
he
feels as though he should be there.
I respect that too, but there is also a reality that I think it's our responsibility to talk about. You know what I mean? Like we can say, hey, it's dope for people to be in their moment and say, yo, I'm the best, but I'm never going to sit here and I'm not going to tell you that I think that, to go into your world, I'm never going to tell you that I think Tank and Weeknd deserve to be in the same conversation, because they do not. Right? With all respect, right? With all respect to those guys. But I think we need to be like, listen, yo, with all due respect, like the Weeknd is just on another fucking level, right? Like
is modern R&B.
You talk about different places with those
Tank is classic R&B.
I mean, you know, like R&B, but I mean, like even
level-wise,
what's another conversation? I think one time we had another conversation where I mean, again, I don't think they liked it when I said it, but I was just like, I would put The Weeknd over Chris Brown. I said it. I'm not gonna take it back, but I would put The Weeknd over Chris Brown. Love Chris Brown. Think he's one of the top artists of all time. But I would put The Weeknd over Chris Brown. I would.
And I think that's definitely like based on opinion, right? And I feel like there may be people that coincide with you on that. Because they...
But you don't think the numbers and none of that have no say in that either?
I think my opinion was different. My opinion is coming from someone that's on that same wave. And I guess I'd have to tip my hat off to CB with the longevity. Being able to keep his relevancy still.
Okay.
The Weeknd, I just think he's fucking amazing, and I think he just had his cult following on a chokehold since day one. I don't think anyone's going anywhere.
No, they're not.
He's evolved and he's become more pop centric and different things. I think it's just two different eras. You know, I couldn't put him over CB. Just because I'm like, damn, bro, like my boy since 16, he's still popping. You know,
listen, all respect to him. All respect to him,
but your opinion is also valid because I'm sure there's other people that would be like, bro, like, I don't know, like Tyler the Creator is better than fucking any of our heavier lyricists out here because there are people like that, bro. And that's why I think, yo, pa lo gusto los colores, opinions are like hoes and everyone got them. You know what I'm saying? Like my opinion is, the game shouldn't be coming at these people 20 years later. He should have came at him when the documentary dropped because that's when he was at his prime. That's when it was worth it to people. I think right now the reason why people are kind of laughing music-wise is because it's like, it's not really that much of a challenge because of his decline musically. Now, I think what he said purely came on a level of like, they know who I am because he's the one that has been known to give clearance for motherfuckers to go to LA because he's still in that world heavy.
Right.
That's different.
But that's what I'm saying. So then I think we need to change that. Then I think he needs to be like real about the conversation, more clear and be like, listen, I get shit done, but like when I say yo rappers don't like, what do you mean, bro? Like if you're talking about songs, like let's not do that. You know,
it's different. It's different. You know.
Anyways, we got to move on because now we're gonna stay stuck on it.
Talking about the decline of things. You were mentioning earlier that radio is just.
Oh, so this is all right, guys. Look, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to diss anybody. If you feel disrespected, hey, you just feel disrespected. That's not my problem to deal with. That's your problem to deal with.
It's NHP.
But do we even still need radio? Like, and I'll give you a quick synopsis how I feel about it, and then you guys can kind of do your thing. But listen, radio at first was one. It was something for you guys to be able to discover new artists, and they would break artists.
Look forward to the radio,
right? And then they were the ones who kind of were like, yo, these are the hottest records, and these are the ones that we're gonna play. You don't need radio to break an artist anymore.
There's no button anymore.
The hottest songs, they get broken on the internet before they even make it onto the radio.
IG, everywhere else.
So my question is like, do we still even need them?
We don't, and they're declining. There's a declining industry, and I think once one of the biggest people want to stop finally paying the bills for it, it's gonna happen more. Like the cable industry. The cable industry used to be an industry that said, yo, we provide internet and cable, we them guys. Streaming service came along and said, we bought a lot of the fucking shit y'all had on cable. Now we them guys. People like streaming now. Just like when I get in my car, I am not putting the radio on.
Right.
I'm putting my Apple Music playlist. I'm listening to what's on Spotify or a podcast on YouTube. Right. Unfortunately, radio is a thing of the past, and I'm sorry whoever is out there. Listen, bro, I agree with this one guy, Prince Aki. He made a statement, and he's big out here from New York, right? But he's been living in CT doing a lot of stuff, whatever. He made a statement the other day on Facebook that I thought was like mad valid. He was talking about these radio guys, these DJs, these promoters, janky promoters and all that. He's pretty much saying that they be D-riding all these other artists from other state, bringing them to Connecticut, paying thousands to get them to perform when they're the little guys in their neighborhood. And then they ask us for like $5,000-$6,000 to perform because there's no loyalty to the local acts here because people think that CT is a welcome mat. It's just one of those in-between middle markets. Right. Now, the same thing is going to be said in 10 years when they don't have the power that they have. Because I don't know if y'all know, not everyone gets paid to be on the radio. Like,
no, they don't.
Like the person, there's a guy, like, shout out my boy Frank Nitty. He told me, that there's a segment on Saturdays that he does where the only monetization that they create is in that little hour that they're there is promoting their events, promoting their parties, promoting their things, because that's where it is for. I think the radio is only still around because people pay for ads, pay for promotion, and they pay these so-called influencers to talk about them, right? But I don't see radio being around in the next 5 or 10 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it's sad, bro, because like I said, coming from me, man, I used to like to hear the talk show. I used to like to hear the debate. That's how I got the news. That's how I knew stuff that was happening back then. But when the internet came, it was like obsolete.
Yeah, but you don't even need the radio anymore because like they just upload it on YouTube now. So like if you want to hear those conversations, you just go on YouTube and you don't have to listen to them spin the records.
97 website or Hot 97 website.
But go ahead, like I'm sorry, man.
I agree. We don't.
Sleeping, bro. He's sleeping.
I'm waiting on y'all, but we don't. I don't think we need the radio. The radio is going to need us because remember, we are the ones that's supposed to be listening, and we're the ones that's supposed to be giving them the audience or something like that. Eventually they're going to need our music, and if we make that much buzz, they're gonna have to come to us,
right?
Because their job is to get the hottest record.
To get the hottest record.
Facts.
They want the hottest record to be spun, and in all honesty, they're supposed to be the middleman. We go through streaming services and put our music through streaming services. We go ahead and get on the playlist. We are the ones that like get the numbers and stuff like that. Like ourselves. Why do we need to go to radio? Radio needs to come to us.
Right.
It's a different world.
And in all honesty, if I'm listening to radio, I'm listening to like what is hot right now, because they're gonna look at other people's charts and they're gonna be like, all right, this is what's like hot right now. This is what we need to play.
So my question to you is like, if they're not doing that part of it anymore, right? Because the truth is, right there, like I was saying, they're not breaking artists anymore. Nope. They're not breaking songs anymore. Like, what is their function at this point? Like, what are they? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the function for them?
I think they need to play music, but they need to make sure that they acknowledge that this is what's hot right now, or this should be the new the hottest artist right now. Like they need to acknowledge okay, this is what's hot right now. We still need to bring that to the audience. I don't think that they are giving as much support as they should.
Yeah, but like the functionality of radio, again, like to G's point, used to break artists. It used to be a button labels pressed that only they had access to. Now, I think the only main function for radio is to be there for the people that are still not on the streaming sites, that are still not on, that still kind of just listen to radio.
So that older demographic, but also to the party vibes. Because like if you listen to a radio station in your local area and you want to know where the vibe is tonight, apart from social media, they're paid to tell you. But then that's what I'm saying. Don't serve any more of a purpose, if you ask me. Yeah, I haven't heard radio in forever. And even with that, like nowadays, like if you want to know about a party, there's a flyer on IG.
There's some people, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's only one reason that they're still around, and it's because there's somebody still paying a bill because they haven't figured out what to do next. I think radio is going to evolve, and as it has, into podcasts. I think we're not going to have radio stations anymore. I think they're going to become podcast stations.
If anything, the radio stations will go to the streaming services and figure out how to stream it live.
But nobody's gonna
that's fine. Like they can do what they do, and that's what I've been saying too. Like I think because I forget what conversation I was having. I think I was having a conversation on Gen TV, and I think the conversation was podcasting is like dead or something like that. And I'm like, it's not dead. What's going on with podcasting now is that we've got more competition than ever.
Yeah, it's just like the music industry. There's so many podcasters.
Absolutely. And not only are there so many podcasters, there's so many podcasts being started daily. On top of that, there's so many podcasts being started daily with people who already have influence. Like the podcast in New York they did with Fab and Mano and Jim Jones, the new podcast.
One too.
So that's what I'm saying. Like these podcasts are they're taking the people that are already established are starting these pods. So there's more competition than there has ever been before.
NHP
so
is number one.
It's not that yet. We are number one, but there's more competition than there has ever been before. So I think it's alive and well. I just think now we're seeing that this is the medium where now you got to fight for it.
Bro,
yeah,
I'm a music artist. I know every day when I upload my record, bro, probably like 100,000 people uploaded a record that day.
Right.
And that's the reality, bro. And that's the thing. Now I feel like I kind of like it because I feel like you got to fight for it now.
Yeah.
You got to really carve out, be different, and be impactful. I feel like before, if you knew the right guy, you gave the right amount of bread to someone, you could just be anyone you wanted. Now it's like now, yes, if you have the budget, you can do it at an independent level. But like, let's be honest, bro. Like now you really got to put in the work. Right, and that's what I'm happy about. Right. The work has become what makes people get their flowers now. Yeah, that's what it is.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just where it at for radio. Like I said,
goodbye.
It's sad to see a medium that we held so close like disappear. Yeah. But like you said, it's true, right? Like we used to watch television and now everything is streaming. First it was cable, then it was direct TV, and now
it's series.
So it is what it is. Like I said, if you can't adapt, then you will die, unfortunately. And that's just part of it.
Disney movie originals. Now we watching Netflix
Disney.
originals.
Now watching Disney Plus. Right?
Disney Plus, exactly. Same shit, bro.
All right, man. I think that's all we got. Does anybody have anything to say about that before we wrap it up?
Nothing else to say about that. Just make sure y'all follow the pod.
Yes, follow the pod, please.
Please subscribe on our YouTube.
Subscribe.
Follow me at Brian Alfred Music on all platforms. My new single, Different, just dropped. It's been out for a few weeks, and we been getting a lot of love on that. So please make sure y'all tap in. And if you subscribe to my email chain, you're going to be getting a new song next week.
Oh,
subscribe that. You're going to get it before it drops, okay?
What about you, Lay? You got anything going on? You want to talk to the people? Any events coming up soon?
Didn't you beat that bid?
Nah, son. I did not. he's still but key battles happening very soon.
Hey.
So look out for that. I'm training right now, so we get into it. You know,
working Splinter.
working on the next project coming soon. You know, like I have to push it back over to like maybe fall right now. So be on the lookout.
NHP films coming soon.
Films coming soon. That's like what kept secret. Hey man, this is where G at, man. Go follow the pod. Go follow all the socials. Follow everything. A lot of great stuff coming soon. Comment, subscribe. We trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the month. Stop playing with us. Yeah, this has been No Handouts Podcast, and we out.
We out.